Can you hear me? Well, I've had a crash. I don't know why ACC says that I do not have enough memory on my 10 gigabyte graphic card. You tell me the sense in that. This is so frustrating. So frustrating. It seriously is. And that's the minimum I can say. Because it's just a damn joke. Well, let's get back into action. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing I can do. That this piece of shit game won't work properly. I got 10 gigabytes of RAM on my graphic card and it says I don't have enough. Well, you'll tell me, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes this works like shit. Is it being throttled by anything? It says I don't have enough video memory. When I have 10 gigabyte, it's a 3080, brand new, and it works perfectly everywhere but, oh, magic, ACC. Well, what can we do? What can we do? Not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling too well with my throat. Now this is just the cream of the crop, huh? What an absolute joke. Ridiculous. That's what it is. It's just downright stupid. If all goes smoothly, it's not interesting now. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. The fact that we have to deal with this stuff. And unfortunately, it's not just me. I know other people that are also having these issues, so... As I said, it's not just me. And I really feel bad for the people that also have to deal with this stupid crap. Well, we're on board with Bill Sikkinen and he's getting closer to Volta Rebecki. They have both jumped a couple positions because the rest haven't pitted. Papa Giorgio and Cook still remaining with a with a penalty. And this is Sikkinen trying to move. He's going to make it through no problem through the straight. In the meanwhile, I'm going to try to see if there's something I can do. Well, the fight is still on, but they're not getting close enough. In the meanwhile, I am trying to see if I can do something. Ay. This is just ridiculous. 32 minutes remaining. The race being very, 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 very calm. Easy Corsiata just taking a little bit of a nap. Same goes for Vase. Everyone in a very good P3 and big gap between these three and the people behind. Let's stick with Greg Ellis now. There are no fights on track, which is very unfortunate, not gonna lie, because that's just making things a little more difficult around here. You see sinking in on P8, closing in on Enrico Paris. Let's give some lovely TV time to the people in the back. Renee Kern hasn't had the best of races, unfortunately. So take a look at Robert Lavi. He has pitted. So if the rest need to pit, he was one of the first one, sorry, to do so. Maybe if the pace keeps going that way, he will be able to benefit massively from it. But there you see that pack for the lead. Neptune now is starting to catch up to Mr. Lucas Vase. That is Kristinich out, moving out of the way for the fight of these two. And Neptune is really getting close now. .28 minutes remaining. No, Gabriel Neptune's getting real close to Lucas Vase. Let's see what's gonna happen. You can see the slip ring is helping Mr. Nipta. Will he be able to make a move now? He's gonna go alongside of Mr. Lucas Vase, and here we go. Straight is still long, and Nipta is already ahead. He's gonna try to make it through this corner, no problem at all, and he does. He reclaims P2 for now. Over Giorgio and Cook, as you see, they're still standing with their respective penalties. They haven't pitted, so that time will be added to the end unless they go into the pit lane. And the fight still goes on. Let me tell you, look at this. Mr. Greg Ellis is catching David Cook for P12. Really close between these two. Now the slipstream is going to help Greg Ellis massively. Still, the fight is close. But Ellis is not finding that little bit of speed that he needs to make the move happen. I apologize for the game crashing, but I'm really gonna have to do some testing because this is just unacceptable. There you see both drivers going super aggressive here. And we head now into the last sector. Vase and Nipta. Look at that, so close between these two drivers. But Nipta is still ahead. Still quite close between these two. We're going to the long straight. Rebecca gets a drive through due to exceeding track limits more than 3 times. And that's just going to shatter his race, isn't it? That's just going to kill everything, unfortunately for him. Because he was having a great performance. And that's not the way you want to finish the race. Mr. Vase is still trying to catch up. Sieta is 3 seconds ahead. And there you see now Vase is really close to Gabriel Nipta. But it's still nothing to be seen on the move. Sinking now makes the move on Enrico Paris. That is P7 for Sinkin, who is also putting an incredible performance. What just happened there? That was Enrico Paris flying. Don't tell me he just disconnected. Oh my god. Wow. Now Paris also has issues with the simulator. Poof. Poof, 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 poof. Well, as you can see, it's not just me. That is Enrico Paris out of the race. Poor Enrico, indeed, my friend. Seriously, this is just a joke how the simulator works at times. This is straight up 2 days where I have to deal with crashes, and I think Enrico Paris just had one as well. Yesterday a team could not race due to that. But that is a cold shower of cold water. Can it be bugging the ACC? Of course it is. It is 100%. 100%. Because if not, explain to me, how can I play other games that are way more demanding, both in RAM, in video card, in CPU, and no problems, and with this simulator I don't stop having issues. Crash after crash after crash after crash. It's very frustrating with this, to be honest. It's really frustrating. That's all I can say. But well, we are gonna move now with Lucas Vase. Still a second behind Gabriel Nepta. Let's see if this time around he's gonna be able to close it up. There you go, the long straight. He's not being able to catch up. Rebecca is going to serve the drive-through now. So mostly everybody's going to gain a position, but it's still in the pits. Unfortunately, his race is over. Let's go now with Greg Ellis getting close to Woodhaven Bank. Let's see if he can close that gap up. Now Nipta has Lucas Vase on the back. .310 separate them. There you see Lucas Vase. Yeah, but I cannot do that, my friend. Because then I cannot stream. You know what I mean? You see how close this man is getting. But it's still not being enough. Seattle should be very happy with this. But unfortunately, the happiness is starting to go away. 2 seconds between Siata and Nipta, and now Vase has a good run in. There you see them all. It's a left car in the middle. And that is Mr. David Cook himself. As you can see, Lucas Vase not being able to catch up even with the slipstream, so that has to feel a little lucky. Look at that, Vase tried to make the move. It's not going to be enough, though. He needs a little more. He's putting a lot of pressure, and Seattle is starting to lose some time. I'm sure he's trying to save the fuel at least as much as he can. $16 minutes remaining. And the fight for the top 3 spots is still alive. There you have now, the gap is opened a little bit. David Cook is in front of Gabriel Nipta. And so far, very comfortable. The gap is still 2 seconds. Pablo Giorgio is still holding P4. And he is 11 seconds ahead of Chuchkovic, so maybe he can hold on to that P4. We'll see if that's going to be the case. But now Lucas Vase is finding himself with David Cook, and I'm sure he's not going to be too static about it. He has lost half a second there. Now the lap goes by, and everybody's so spread open that it's just so hard to commentate on anything right now. We go for another lap now with Conrad Siata. And there you see Gabriel Nipta, who's catching up really, really quick. Gap is still 2 seconds. Siata's being able to get a lot of time there on that first sector. Going to be an interesting finish for the top 3 indeed. We saw Siata struggling with saving fuel last time around. Let's see if he has learned the lesson, because that's what we are waiting for. There you see Greg Ellis. See a second behind from would have been Bink. Let's go back with Lucas Vase. There you see P3, P2, and P1 respectively. The sound of the engine is just beautiful to hear. Isn't it nice? Now the gap 1.5. Siata is starting to get nervous because he knows these two are coming. And they're coming very fast. 12 minutes remaining of this qualifying session. Look at that. The gap is maintaining though. The gap is still maintaining. Now the gap opens a little more. Arlavi has made the move on Greg Ellison. Now he's looking forward to do the same with Vodovin Vink. One, you're a trooper for doing this after yesterday. Thank you, mate. And not gonna lie, I'm sounding not too good now because of the goddamn game crashing, which it really pissed me off. And I'm gonna test my RAM once we're done with the stream to see that it's not my PC that is struggling, it's just the game. There you have side-by-side action between Arlavi and Ving. Arlavi is still ahead. They go side-by-side now. Oof, that was close indeed, but Arlavi is going to make it through. Well done. Seriously, Vodovin Bank, what a top-notch driving experience he's giving us tonight. From last to 10th, and he keeps on going. Very well done indeed. Very well done indeed, my friends. Doing amazing as always in Spanish and Antonio Banderas. Thank you, darling. Thank you all, seriously. I really appreciate it, but I seriously need to get a hold on this and get this fixed because, yeah, it's not good. It is not good. Well, you gotta keep calm. You gotta keep positive, you know. We gotta maintain a composure, but look at that. Look at his face down super close to Gabriel Nipta. He's gonna go for another attack now. Papa Joe just looking now comfortable for a P4 even with a penalty. Now Lucas Vase gets a really good exit and Gabriel Nipta is gonna go into the pit lane. Let's see if Siata or Vase are gonna react to this. I do not know, but we'll take a look. Papa Giorgio, as you can see, quite a ways behind. Now he's getting closer to the finish line. He's going to be able to cross and overtake Gabriel Nipta. Let's go with Greg Ellis now. Finds himself close to Vodovin Vink again. We have 8 minutes remaining. Ellis. Let's try something there. He still has a lot of speed on that exit. Is it gonna be enough? He's gonna try on the inside line and he makes it happen. What a move from Greg Ellis. That was beautiful. Gabriel Nipta is gonna come out on track on P5. And we'll see if any of the top dogs are gonna go into the pit lane as well. Well, now we're getting a closer fight here. It's Ellis, Vink, and Tadic. And we just got a change of the lead, and let's take a look at that. Because that was Lucas Vase making the move. Siata was actually opening for him. I do not know what this is about. But that looked a little weird. Siata now dropping massively on pace. I don't know what happened there. Ben Crook is seriously doing an amazing comeback drive after what happened at the beginning. He's gonna try to get the best out of Volta Ribecki. Tadic and Vordovan Bank are fighting, and Tadic is gonna make the move through. Siata already 3 seconds behind, my god. Don't tell me Siata's running out of fuel. Let me go on board with him to see. Seems like it's good, but I don't know why he's losing so much time sinking it out. On the pit lane, Ibrahimov has made it through Peter Hay. Now he needs to make it through Chuchkovic. 1.8. Cook and Radosevic fight, and Radosevic makes the move through, no issues at all. There you see Tadic now gains a position thanks to that. Greg Ellis is still super close to him. The fight still goes on. Siata, that's why Siata got a drive through penalty. And that could mean nothing else than a podium spot for Anthony Papagiorgio. Let's see if he's gonna be able to finish the job. For now, Vase should be super happy because he has this in the pocket if he doesn't have to go into the pit lane. See how that now goes into the pit lane. Papagiorgio jumps to P2. Chuchkovic now is going to take P3. We have 4 minutes remaining. Greg Ellis is still super close to Sanel Tadic. 5 for P9. One of the best results of Greg Ellis throughout the season. Vordovan Vink, no! He's gonna get a stop and go penalty, and Siata as well. Oh my god, he could have ended it with a podium. And now, wow. Woof. I'm sure he's not gonna be happy about that. I can assure you that. I can assure you that, my friends. Whew. That's just a race killer. As you can see, he's trying to catch Alexander Chuchkovic. 2 stop and go penalties, both for Siata and Vordovan Bank. That is indeed unfortunate. Neptune now a second behind Alexander Chuchkovic. Unless Papagiorgio makes a mistake, I think he should have this P2 secured Nipta might have the podium spot if he can make it through Chuchkovic. We got 2 minutes remaining. It's going to be 2 more laps until the end. Let's see. Nipta now super close. Siata dropping positions left and right. And now Nipta really needs to put the hammer down and try everything he has on the pocket to make it work. Siata's gonna come out of the pits in P11. Oof. I'm sure he's not happy at all. At all. You see now with a good exit, he's gonna get a little closer. One more lap, and everything will be settled for the end. Lucas Vase, as you can see, he's gonna cross the finish line. Well, he did already, sorry. And there we go. What has happened now to Conrad? Don't tell me. What has happened? Let me take a replay of that. Oh, he lost the car. But he's still going quite slow. That's just throttling very slow. I think he's running out of fuel. Will he make it to the finish line? Well, we'll see. But right now, it's not looking too good, unfortunately. You can see there. No. He doesn't have fuel. Oh my God. He's gonna be so close. Crossing the finish line. He's not gonna be able to do it. Again, Conrad. Again. I cannot believe my eyes. Peter Hay now makes a mistake and Ben Quick is gonna overtake him. Siata, will he have enough to make it? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He's gonna have enough speed to do so. And Siata is gonna cross the line. And look at the winner of this race is Lucas Vase. He's gonna crown himself as a race winner again. Papa Giorgio should get this P2 secured. Well done indeed, my friend. That was fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Papa Giorgio crosses the finish line. Chuchkovic now. Last corner. Will he make it through? He will. He's going to get the P3 and just behind Gabriel Nipta will secure a P4. Very good result from the DSRT driver behind Blemish and Arlavi are the next ones to cross the line. And ladies and gentlemen, once the rest of the gentlemen finish the race, I'm going to leave you with it. And tomorrow, we'll have the split 2 here with Mr. David Cook. He's going to be the one commentating it. Hopefully, I'll be able to fix everything because ACC does not like me. But I'm going to leave you there with the timetable. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time tomorrow here with David Cook, split 2 of the World Tour. Have a good night.